Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the YWCA of Northwest Indiana. It is truly a privilege and it is my honor to have you here this warm morning. We're here for a great celebration, and I just want to say welcome to a room without a roof, because truly we have one, and we're here to celebrate a project that couldn't have happened without the wonderful people in this audience. And we're here to celebrate the Gary Rotary Club's project for their 100th anniversary, which is the YWCA Playground. They have done a fantastic job, and as you can see, our playground is just wonderful. I cannot wait for our children to come out here and enjoy the festivities of this wonderful day. We're going to keep everything short because I also think the temperature is celebrating 100 too. So everybody is on a 100 kill going around here, the YWCA. We celebrated our 100. So the Gary Rotary Club 100. So the weather said, we'll join in, we'll do 100 too. So here we go. And so we're going to have some remarks. Our first remarks will be by the president of the Gary Rotary Club, Jason L. Harris. He's also the community lender manager for Centier Bank. Jason, can we all welcome Jason?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Jason Harris, and I am the current president of the Gary Rotary Club. So on behalf of all Gary Rotarians and our partners at the YWCA, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for your financial contributions. Thank you for your volunteerism. And thank you for your advice along the way. Every little bit helps. The completion of this park is an example of what is possible when great minds come together. So to give you an overview of what we were initially looking to do, we were initially looking to raise $25,000. And that $25,000 would allow us to renovate the existing park, plus build a new play system for children 2 to 5. But because of your generous contributions, we were able to raise over $50,000. And with the additional funds, we were able to upgrade the ground covering to a more premium product, the rubber mulch, and also replace the previously 6-foot chain link fence, 4-foot chain link fence to the now 6-foot chain link fence. So with that, I would like you all to give yourself a round of applause. Because we couldn't have done it without your support. Lastly, I would like all members of the Gary Rotary and our District Governor, Jane Rouse, to stand and be recognized. We currently have 26 active members at the Gary Rotary Club and 2 honorary members. So as you can see, we're small in number, but we attempt to make a big impact on our service projects in our communities, which allows us to live out our motto, service above self. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. And you're absolutely correct. We could not have done it without you. And also here to make remarks on behalf of the YWCA of Northwest Indiana, our board president, Michelle Johnson. Michelle.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming out, and I don't think thank you is enough with this heat, and we're outdoors, and for everything that we're doing. So a tremendous thanks to everyone here. But again, I can't say thank you enough to the Rotary Club, because you were celebrating your 100 and decided not to just celebrate yourselves, to help somebody else out, to help celebrate us, to help celebrate the kids that the YWCA is so very important to throughout the year. So I can't say thank you enough. I can't express how I feel when I look at the playground and the remodel that has been done and how it looks and how it is going to bring joy to children when they're here in our after school programs in the summer months, to be able to come and play where it's safe, where if they fall with the rubber mulch, we won't have too many boo-boos. We'll still have boo-boos, but we won't have too many boo-boos with the rubber mulch. And it makes my heart feel really good to know that the Rotary cares about the why, and that other people care about the why that I am so dedicated and care so much for. And we are just really honored that you took your time and your 100th anniversary to help celebrate us and to help make a difference in the life of the kids that we serve here in the Y in Northwest Indiana. I'd also like to have, while I'm at the mic, have board members that are in attendance, please stand up. We've got a couple that are here, and of course, Karen Jones, who is our executive director. We've got to give them all a real good round of applause. They do a lot. There's a few of them here. We've got a couple missing, but we are grateful and thankful for what you've done here with the playground. You can have a seat. It's hot, and I apologize for making you stand up and go down in the sun. I really do. But I want everybody to really give Karen Jones a huge applause. While I chair the board, she's here every day, day in, day out, making sure that the lights come on and that things run properly and that we are represented in the community when I can't be around. So she deserves every bit of the praise that she gets today. We're glad to have her. We could not replace her if we wanted to. We couldn't pay her enough if we had it. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to Karen. And it says remarks by the mayor. Has he sent somebody? Or
I don't. Is anybody here from the mayor's office? Yes. She gets a Rotary hat. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to move right along. The mayor was supposed to send someone here, and our 4th District Council woman, Ty Akins, she was supposed to be here. She's not here either. But I want to say thank you to the mayor's office and to our council lady,
Jean Campbell.
to our council lady, Ty Akins. We also have here with us our one of my favorite people. She taught me in school, so I gotta say it. So, but she's also a board member here. She's our former senator from this district here, Earlene Rogers. And I want her to have something to say because Earlene Rogers loves the YWCA. So that means she loves the Gary Rotary Club. So Earlene, a few words, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The best thing about being a teacher is seeing that your students do well. And I'd like to say that for Karen. I'm proud of you, Karen, what you're doing. And anything that I can ever do to aid and assist, I'll do that. As I look over this crowd, I think I'm probably the only one that comes here every day for the water aerobics on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then the water aerobics Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the other chair aerobics on Tuesday and Thursday. And I think that's why I look as good as I do. Because we're celebrating, and everybody's celebrating 100 years. Well, I'm celebrating 87 years. But I'd like to thank everybody so much for your interest and what's going on at the YWCA. I started as a Y teen, and that's one of the things I said I was going to talk to Karen about, that we might need to do something at that level with teenage girls. I was a Y teen. At that time, every high school had a club of teenage girls, and I was a member of the Y Chicks. And so I've been involved with the YWCA since, for 70 years now. I left that position there as a Y Chick, and in 1952 I graduated as from Gary Roosevelt, and I got the Best Secretarial Award. And so I thought, okay, well, good. I think that's what I'll be. I'll be a secretary. I had some other thoughts in mind. I kept thinking about, maybe sitting on the boss's knee and marrying the boss and all of that. But my first job was with the YWCA as a secretary, and all my bosses were women. Best laid plans of mice and men, right? But so as you can tell from what I've said here today, probably too much about me, but I've always been involved in the YWCA and will continue to do that. And thank you so much to the Rotary Club and anyone else who has done anything to make certain that we take care of Gary's children. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Senator Rogers. And one of our other board members has come in also, and Lauren Hamer is here, and I just wanted to acknowledge her. Lauren, where you at, Lauren? Okay, thanks, Lauren. Okay, so next, to keep it moving, there's a very special person here, and she belongs to both the YWCA and the Gary Rotary Club. She served many years as the executive director for the YWCA, and she served as president of the Gary Rotary Club. I consider it a privilege and an honor to have Jean Campbell here with us this morning. So Jean, yes, you will have a few words to say this morning. It is just, and you look good on top of it. Come on, girl. Absolutely. Look at you. So nice to meet you finally. We had talked over Zoom and phone calls because of COVID, and now we can see each other.
Congratulations on all that you've done with the YWCA. Wonderful. Well, good morning. It's good to see all of you. I wasn't anticipating speaking, but I've never been without something to say. No comment, right? And Senator Earling Rogers, very nice to see you again. I remember your active involvement not only with the Y, but the city of Gary and all that. I'm very proud of the legacy of the YWCA and how they have been able to continue to serve the community. I was with the YWCA in 1987 in the old building, worked with Cynthia Powers and other June Brown and other women on the board to raise money for this beautiful building, which opened in 2001. And it was a lot of hard work, and there were a lot of community people that really helped with donations and grants and cash. And I'm just so happy to see that it's thriving and that you're continuing to provide programs. And yes, it just really is very rewarding to know that I was a part of it at one time. And I can't overlook the Rotary, because I joined the Rotary, I think it was in '94, and I was one of the few women that they let in, but I said, hey, I really need your support, and they were very willing, and a great bunch of guys. I mean, not only that, committed, but also just very friendly and supportive, and they did help with donations for the Y, and then I was allowed to be the president, and was sent over to the international conference, which happened to be in Nice, France, which I was very grateful to the Rotary. But I say all that because I currently live in Chicago, which is my hometown, and I spent 40 years here in Gary, and I have to say that it was probably the most rewarding years, because I really met some wonderful people that I'm still in contact with, and when I see how a community can really work together and do wonderful things, I know it exists. City of Chicago is just humongous, and it has more challenges than you can imagine, but don't believe what you see on the media. It's still a good place to live, I think so. But I say all that because of the gratitude I have for having lived in Gary and the people that I met and the work that you continue to do, that I wish you well. And I hope this partnership between Gary Rotary and the YWCA will continue. And again, I congratulate your current executive director, Karen Jones, on the fine job that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to move right along here. and we're going to have remarks by Rotary members. And you know what? I'm going to stop right now and just give a big thank you to Jack Tongue. You guys don't know, he deserves all the accolades that can be given. He worked with us so closely to make sure that this day came to fruition. And Jack, I just want to say thank you, thank you. I know what I told you. That's going to happen, but not till October. But anyway, I told him I was going to do the money dance when he gets this done.
It's done.
But we're gonna have our Circle of Friends Gala fundraiser in October at the Hard Rock Casino. That's when you'll have to come to see it, okay? But I just want to say a special thank you to you for working with us so hard to make sure everything gets done. And I think you have a special person from your Rotary here, and I'll let you introduce her.
We should recognize Jean Campbell. This was her idea. I expressed to her, we were at a party or someplace, that Gary Rotary was turning 100, and she said, well, so is the Y. I said, well, Gary Rotary is looking for something to do in the 100th year. She said, so is the Y. Come on, it was a no-brainer, so we were glad to do this. And I'd like to introduce Rotary. There's a description of Rotary in the program, but we're worldwide. Almost have polio wiped out. And so being worldwide, we have clubs all over, and we have administration, and we have districts and zones and so forth. And with us today is the district governor for the district in which Gary is, which is the northern third of Indiana, Jane Rout. Jane, come on up.
Thank you, and I will make this very short because I know it's very warm out here. It is a pleasure to be with you. When Jack first contacted the district, I think last February or March, when we were looking at district grants, that was one of the ones where we said, yes, this is something we want to support. Rotary International, this year our theme is Serve to Change Lives, and I gave several pins. If you want one, I'd love to share one with you. To me, that says it all. What we can do both locally and globally, internationally, through Rotary. It's the power of we, when we work together as a Rotary Club and with partners in our community and all around the world, we can make such a difference and we can change lives, and that's what's happening. So we were glad to be part with the district of giving part of a district grant to help with the funding to kind of help get it started, and of course he went way past that, but so I just congratulate you. I have something that I'm going to leave with Jason. We have a certificate for the Gary Rotary Club celebrating their 100th anniversary. And it was just such a great opportunity with the Y and Gary to celebrate together. So, and this year I've had a little extra help from a friend of mine in Ohio, and she sent us all these signs on woohoo Rotary, and all I can say is woohoo for this fantastic project that you've done and for the future that's here as they're coming out. That's what says it all. We're going to continue that partnership. So,
Thank you.
oh, so wonderful.
Thank you so much. Woo-hoo.
That's right.
Thank you so much. So we're going to keep this moving. And so we are going to, or do we have any remarks by any of our sponsors here today? Any remarks from any sponsors? If not, we're going to do the unveiling of our sign, and then we're going to do the ribbon cutting. We have our babies out here, and I know they just cannot wait to get started. So, Jack, Jason, all those who are going to help unveil our wonderful sign over here, Michelle. We're going to unveil the sign first, and then we're going to cut the ribbon.
How are we going to do this? What do we do? How'd you come up with a weight time?
Well, you want to tie it? Of course not.
Do you want to get the ribbon put up now too? Or?
Anybody tall?
Very nice. This is the new Gary Rotary Centennial Playground. Yes, so welcome to the Gary Rotary Centennial Playground. Thank you guys so very much. And now we're going to have the ribbon cutting. Seven people. We have 7 people.
He doesn't.
We got 7 people.
I don't know if I have 7.
Go get your people.
Oh, wait a minute. We need somebody. Jason's got to cut.
Yeah, Jason's going to cut. So come on, some people who can help us do the
Bill will come. Bill will come.
help us with the cutting.
I don't want to take this honor away from you, sir.
That's right. How are they going to get me in there?
Yeah,
Oh,
on the other side.
That's easier than the.
I'll go.
All right. So, whatever you say.
Go.
Go. Yay! Come on, kids. Let the little ones come first. Let the little ones come first. Let the little ones come up first.
The little ones.
So Mrs. Baskin in the dress right there. In the dress right there by the door. She's looking for a teacher.
Thank you, everyone, because this is what it's all about. The children being able to play on the playground, and they're loving it. They're absolutely loving it. So thank you. This concludes our ribbon cutting ceremony, our opening, and we have refreshments on the inside. It's really some good refreshments too. And a lot of cold water and cold punch and everything. So if you want to go inside, take pictures here, and then go inside and reception.